Oops, I should probably actually get it to where it advances. Okay, it says right now, no drop frames, about between like 5,300 and 6,200, 6,300 for the KPS.
Yeah. That sounds correct. Should be full green bars.
Yes, there are 4 green bars.
Okay. Okay. So it sounds like it's working.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and jump in and start?
From this?
You're good. I mean, we might as well, right?
Alright, well, I just have to make sure I full screen this so I can actually get the full screen. I'll just have to move the window. Let's do that real quick. Sorry, I'm trying to get this like I want it. For some reason, it will only show the full screen projection on the right monitor. I'm trying to get it to the right, but I can't get it over there.
If you... I think you can select the monitor that appears on. Go to
Actually, hold on a minute.
full screen. Go click full screen projector preview, and then the monitor you want.
I think I have it now. Well, that's gonna have to do.
Okay.
It's close enough. It's weird having 3 screens of the same game on screen right now, but
Yeah.
it'll have to do. Alright, well, alright, I guess with that crappy intro, welcome in to more Danganronpa, another 2, or as the title is, Super Danganronpa, another 2, The Moon of Hope and Sun of Despair. I am Mr. Grinchman, once again, along with ACP. In the last stream, we had a lot of difficulties getting the game started, but I think we have resolved the issues now. With the frame dropping and all that stuff. I think we fixed it. And we should have, I think we've also found a way to where the cutscenes will be full screen now. I don't know why that was happening in the first place, but I think we figured out a way. But in the last stream, anyway, we took on the prologue. we found out that Teruya apparently was for some reason going to an island for no real explanation as to why he was there. And then we were introduced to Sora, the character that you see on the left of the screen. Ironically, Teruya is over there on the right, ironically. We were introduced to Sora, who apparently has no memories of herself, her past, or anything, and apparently not even Sora is her actual name. We went around and found out that us and 14 others have been taken to Utsurohima. Was that what it was called? What's the name of the island? Utsuroshima Island. And with no explanation as to why we were there. We went around and introduced ourselves to the other guys and girls, I guess. When we started having some fun, this bird, Monocrow, showed up and basically said, we're stuck on the island forever unless we kill somebody. Then right after that point, very much out of nowhere, Ray and Teruya, much older now, came to the island to apprehend one of the people in the group, the wizard, who I'm just going to be calling him for the whole game, who apparently is the guy who stuck us on the island and forced us to play the game, revealing the mastermind right at the start. And then somehow, he seemed to have actual powers and just incinerated Ray into dust. Somehow.
Well, ashes to be specific.
Or ashes, yeah. I don't know how he did that, but he did.
Yeah. And then, he launched Teruya away in a fire tornado.
Yeah, he got Team Rocketed, or what, as you said last time. And then we after that, I think that's where the prologue just ended.
Yep.
So we went around, introduced ourselves to all the characters. We assigned voice actors to all the characters, and we still didn't figure out the full name and talent of the 14th guy, or ironically the first guy we actually talked to. And thus I realized didn't actually make any predictions. Which we should probably do before we do this stream, because I imagine we'll probably be getting up to the first death in this chapter.
Yeah.
So, in this stream, so... let's get started here, and then we'll do once we get to, some of the investigation or free time, we'll do the predictions. Let's get underway. Okay. Load game. Don't push new game. Okay, this one. 2. Alright, hopefully there's no problems with this stream.
Okay. Well, there is one problem.
Yeah, I just noticed it.
The whole bottom of the screen is frozen.
Okay, how do I fix that?
I don't know.
That's not good. Yeah, that is not good. That's a problem.
Yeah, you might have to close and relaunch the game.
Dang. That's a problem. Okay, close and relaunch, alright.
Is it like that on the actual window?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, why is this like that? Okay, yeah, get rid of that.
And I was expecting the newer game to be less janky, but it's ultimately been more janky for some reason.
Yeah, which is really weird.
Other than some of the stiff controls in the first one, the actual application works just perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, seems to look you'll just have to reshare it on Discord.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, looks normal now.
Okay. See if it. Fortunately, not my. I'm trying to move I relaunched the full screen, but it's showing up on the right monitor again. I can't move it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like having to look over there, because my keyboard's out of range of my keyboard. You might just have to do that. Fortunately, that means I can't see the chat, but I guess I can just move this over here. To the other side of the screen. Let's try this. Okay, does it look all right now?
I guess so.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just stuck looking to the right. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. I just have to focus on the keyboard. It's not that. It's not the end of the world. All right, you've changed. I trusted you. I waited for you to come and find me. You'll probably pretend you didn't see me. And while I may swallow old memories, the rest of the world does not. And now you've been becoming something horrid. Now you become something horrid. Still, I miss you so much. Okay, so we're in a hospital? What?
Oh, apparently.
So I gotta remember,
you're awake.
I gotta remember what voices I gave all these guys.
Yeah.
What? Where am I?
I've been worried sick, you know. It was starting to look like you were never going to wake up.
On this name, it's gonna keep screwing me up. Yoruko.
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 Oh, so you remember my name. Thanks, Sora.
Oh, right. I was stabbed by someone. Oh, right, yeah. Oh,
right.
Yeah, she got stabbed by the I can't remember his name.
The mastermind, the wizard.
No, not the wizard. It wasn't the wizard. It was the other guy. Shobai. Yeah, him. Yeah. Got stabbed by Shobai, who was trying to go for Yuki, and Sora jumped in front, saving him, questioning in her mind, like, why she did that.
Yeah.
Also, Yuki is in this game, and is somewhat different.
Mm-hmm.
He seems a lot more... less ashamed of his own talent.
Yeah, he didn't seem to mind being the lucky student at all, really.
Yeah. I was stabbed by someone.
You were stabbed by your classmate, Shobai. A whole day has passed since then, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna write down his name.
It's kind of odd. The wiki says it's Shobai, like S-H-O, but this keeps saying Shobai, S-Y-O. I'm not sure which one is the mistake, but this one keeps saying Shobai, so I guess
maybe we'll get something later for it. I don't know.
Correct spelling.
Yeah.
It's noon right now.
A whole day?
You've fainted. Monocro freaked out. He said something like, violence like this isn't allowed in a school environment. Nice reference.
Nice. Oh, actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I can actually... Yeah, you're right. I was trying to make sure the sound isn't too loud.
Yeah.
Because it's a little loud in my headset. I don't know how it is on the stream, but...
Yeah, let me use the Discord and check on the stream. At least in my headset, stream sounds fine.
Okay.
Okay.
For some reason, the sound just stopped unless I was at the end of the loop of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a Taka reference.
Yeah.
In this game.
Yeah.
He told us not to do anything until further instructions were given.
I see. I guess it's a relief I'm alive. This bandage, who treated me?
Believe it or not, the bandage was courtesy from none other than Shobai himself.
There should be an E there. Huh? You're telling me that the person who stabbed me also treated me?
I don't get it either, but he said it was a mistake and that he would treat you as an apology. No one else here had medical knowledge, so we had no other choice but to let him.
Talk about bending fire in one hand and water in the other.
An Avatar reference?
Maybe.
Because water is typically the healing ability.
Yeah, I don't know much about Avatar.
Even though I've told you to watch it like multiple times.
I know, it's on my list. It is on my list. My list is getting way too long. I need to just start watching something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the cartoon is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's the reason why it's like almost perfectly rated on places like IMDb and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Does it hurt or anything? It's possible his apology was just so he could hurt you even more.
It stings a bit, but I'm fine. I'll have to go thank him later.
What
What are you gonna thank him for? He stabbed you, you know? It evens out in the end.
Yeah, where is this hospital, by the way?
I guess it's just on the island somewhere.
Because like the hospital in the second game, like Danganronpa 2, wasn't until the third island.
Yeah, this must be. Well, we don't even know if there are multiple islands.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know if there's multiple islands.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, there has to be like, but this place is way too small.
Yeah.
For the
Well, it
full
was
game.
like Yutsushima from at least from like the kind of the larger view of it looked maybe like one big island instead of like multiple smaller islands.
Maybe.
So.
You might be right.
Right. Sora. I guess Sora, since you can move, can you come to dinner? While you were out, nobody had anything to do, so we investigated the island. Everyone's gathering there to share results.
It's really weird, like the sound like stops for a few seconds when it finishes the loop.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you noticed that. Because ironically, it happened when you went to check the stream, so I thought it was you doing something, but I think it was just the end of the loop.
Yeah.
Which weird that happens, but the diner. Now that I think about it, what is this place?
Oh, this is the
boat.
The boat. We're on something called the Mono Cruise. It's a cruise ship that with dorms and all sorts of other facilities for our convenience. It was the big boat docked at the beach. You must have seen it when you first woke up.
Yeah, that boat. I remember.
We still don't know the specifics, so that's why we investigated. That's why we're meeting up now. If you can, Sora, you should really come to the diner and participate. If not, just rest some more.
Okay, got it. And Yuruko? I'm gonna keep going like Yoro, not Yuru.
Yeah.
Yuruko, thanks. It's him, it's her and Nikkei. Those are the two that I'm gonna screw up the full game. Or however long they're alive.
Yeah, Nikkei
Nikkei.
is you're gonna keep wanting to say like
Nikki or something.
Like Nike or something.
Yeah.
Are you thanking me?
Weren't you taking care of me, watching over me? I just wanted to thank you for that.
It's not like I wanted to watch over you. We were just taking turns watching over you, and it just so happened to be my turn when you woke up.
But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about you. Or is that her again? I don't know. That's Sora. Yuruko. Isn't the Tsundere?
Tsundere.
That's what I was right the first time. That's what I thought. Tsundere girl, kind of a cliche at this point.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to the dinner now, so...
It's diner. Dinner is 2 N's.
Yeah.
Diner.
Come if you want to come. It's not like it matters to me. I'm going.
Okay. Anyway, it looks like I was out for a while. I think I had a weird dream. But my mind is clearer now, so I think I'll be okay. Meeting up with everyone like Yoruko said would be probably for the best.
Yoruko.
Okay. So we're in this hospital. Okay. Oh, this is some wacky music here. This is new. Shelf. Cabinet of medical supply. I think you probably treat someone with all of this. Trash can. A trash can, pretty much empty. Move my keyboard here. It's getting away. Okay, there we go. Anything good? I'm just seeing if there's anything interesting. A cabinet containing medical supplies. I think you could probably teach one of all this. Monitor. Display that's attached to the ceiling. Looks like it turns on whenever Monoco is announcing anything. Okay, so I'm guessing this game is probably like the second game of Danganronpa 1 or 2 where you just get... Maybe you just find Monokumas for the coins.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of prefer that over just having to search everything randomly.
Yeah.
That or 3 where you can just pretty much get infinite coins just by respawning rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, this fool.
Oh, what's this? When did you wake up, sleepyhead?
Nah.
Relax. I'm just here to say sorry. Not like I can do anything anyways. That Monocro thing has its eyes on me now.
You came to say sorry? Now that I think about it, Yoruko told me you treated my wound. What are you up to?
Yeah. You'll get it eventually. You're still saying Yuroko instead of Yoroku.
Yoroku. Yeah. I'll get it eventually. Maybe I should start calling her, like, the... whatever her talent was. The... I can't remember the name of the specific talent. The,
just call her Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo. The hostess. That was her talent.
I'm not up to anything. I treated you because I was sorry. What's up with that? Can this guy even feel sorry look from your face?
How could you tell?
I may be trash, but even trash have their own beliefs. If something goes beyond my intentions, I have to take responsibility for that.
So he doesn't think very highly of himself, apparently? He's calling himself trash, I mean. Which is weird considering how he talks.
Yeah.
You think he would be someone who has a lot of confidence in himself.
It's fine if you don't understand. It's not like I have to explain my own beliefs to you anyways. Anyways, I came here to make sure your treatment went well. Looks like you're doing a lot better. We even now?
You think it's that easy? Just forgive and forget, even after you stab me?
You got some guts, eh? You up to bargain? I do have more favors. Do I have to do more favors for you? I've already lost a lot on my end. Come on, what's your poison?
I know your name is Shobai, but I don't know your full name. I also don't know your talent. You didn't tell me when we first met. If you're really sorry, then tell me both.
Nah.
You've really got to learn how to bargain. You know how unequal that exchange is. That's what I want to say. I don't really care if it's just that. You'd find out if I didn't tell you anyways. There's no way you've heard of me, but I'm Shobai Hashimoto.
Okay, I'm writing his down here. Except he's like the one guy that I didn't write down for the list. Shobai
Hashimoto.
That's one of the easier last names to say, at least.
Yeah, it's a pretty common one in Japan.
Oh, he's a broker, so he's like a businessman, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. We haven't had that.
I work in the black market as the ultimate broker. They sounds like mostly probably like a lot of like guns and drugs.
So he's like works in the underworld.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least we know everyone's talent now. Broker.
Yeah,
Pretty amazing, you know that. Not everyone can just confidently talk to the person who stabbed them. Anyways. We're even right now. Or anyways, we're even now, right? Can we stop talking to each other now?
Are Are you coming to the diner? Everyone's sharing their investigation results.
I'll be better off investigating on my own. Okay, so this guy's gonna be basically the Ray of this game.
Or I guess if you're comparing it to 2...
The Nagito?
No, I was gonna say the Fuyuhiko.
Fuyuhiko? Yeah, I guess that works.
Because remember, like, the first 2 chapters, he kind of outright said he wasn't gonna make friends, that everyone was just kind of gonna do his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine if you're comparing it to that, that's basically him.
Yeah.
I guess now that we know everyone's talent, we can make some predictions now that we know everyone's talent.
Yeah.
So I think we'll go on like a snake. Well, not a snake order. Let's go like back and forth. Like I'll take one, you pick one, and then I'll write this down. I think I will outright give us the. If we're comparing it to 2, there should be 5 people at the end of the first game. Danganronpa 2. So I think outside of the protagonist, unless we're gonna assume they kill them off like they did in the first game, which I don't think they would, each of us should have 4 other characters.
Mm-hmm.
So so that said, do you remember who started for the first game? I want to say that I did for the picks. That's weird audio right there where it like statics for a second. I don't know if you're hearing that. I think it's just in this loop of the song. It wasn't in the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me think. The problem is, like, what is Teruya's role in this game? Maybe we should wait.
I mean, I already know. Just because it happened to be listed on like the front page of the wiki for this game.
Just the fact that he's just a participant?
He, on the wiki, it just said former merchant. That's all it says.
So it doesn't mention if he's a participant in the game.
He is a participant in the game.
So he's a participant of this killing game.
Yeah, or will be.
Okay.
So he would be up for our list.
What?
He'll be one of the people we'll put on our up for grabs on our list.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 15 others besides Sora.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, let me think. I have a few that I'm pretty sure will not be there. I'm pretty sure I know a few. Let me think. This is gonna be tricky. I think this is gonna be tricky.
Yeah.
If we're just counting who's gonna get to Chapter 6, I think we're gonna say maybe not who gets to the end of the game, because we couldn't have really predicted that Akane and Yuki were gonna die at the end. I think this should just be interpreted who is going to get to the final trial.
Yeah.
So I know my first one. My first one, I'm gonna go with the wizard. That's my first one.
Okay. So you think he'll make it all the way to the end?
What?
I think Yoruko
Okay.
is gonna make it to the end.
Okay. I could see that. I can go either way on it. So we've got the wizard and Yoroko. I think we're also making it to where we can't pick the same person for our individual lists, like we did in the first game. So it's my turn now. The problem is I'm pretty sure, unless my theory is for the twins, either they're both going to die in the same chapter, or one of them is going to live to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, it could be either one.
Yeah.
I could see a scenario where either the Hibiki loses her sister and actually becomes a little bit more, I guess, grounded, and actually starting to value her, especially if like her sister sacrificed herself for some reason. But then I could also see if Hibiki dies, Kanade actually becoming more confident and trying to live for her sister. So the thing is, I don't know which one to pick. 'Cause I think I probably have to select one of them.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. And the thing is, I'm also pretty sure. Okay, I'm running through the girls as to, like, who I think will get to the end that you haven't picked, and I'm not sure because I'm not putting a lot of money on. I'm not putting a lot of money on the actress to get to the end because I feel like that's a way too easy thing where, like, that's gotta be used somehow. And I'm also not sure about the psychologist. That's like one where you could very easily make the argument that that kind of character should get to the end. But I'm not sure. And then the billiards player. I'm not sure. I could go either way on her. I need to pick one girl, though, in this group. Let me think. I'll take... Okay, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go with Kanade. I'm gonna take a chance on that one. I feel like that's one I may regret later because that's like, it's such a crapshoot with them.
Yeah, if you didn't say her, I probably would have said her as well. Because I'll go with Hibiki, I guess.
Hibiki, okay.
I think at least one of them will probably make it.
Okay. Hibiki, because like my other theory is my only other thing is one of them has to make it. Well, I mean that's obviously it's got to be one. I don't think there's a scenario where both of them get to the end.
Yeah. Or I guess like the third person, I would guess Yuki. It's gonna make it to the end.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. One of the boys.
Technically, you did say Hibiki first, but as
well,
a
if we're going back and forth,
it technically would be my turn. But
no, because you went first, second, and then if we snake back and forth, then it would be then Yuki and then you and then you again and then.
Oh, okay. I thought we were just going like one.
Yeah,
I
because
think
if we do it that way, then you would always choose first, and I would never get to choose.
Okay. Then we technically screwed up at the beginning because I did one, and you did one, and then I did one again.
Yeah.
So technically, you would have had two.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do it from now on. So you can, okay, so for the last ones, okay, let's just ignore that we messed that up. Okay, so Yuki. That was probably going to be my next one. Because I'm still wondering what his role in this is.
Yeah.
So I get two more, and then you get your last one. If we're snaking. The problem is I don't know from the people that are left.
Yeah. So, besides Thora, they're probably gonna have 2 girls and 2 guys.
Yeah, so, and I've got 2 girls right now. So I probably need... So no, I got 1 guy, 1 girl. Sorry.
Right. So you need to choose 1 girl and 1 guy.
Yeah. So let me run through the guys. I don't know. Like, there's only 1 guy I'm pretty confident I'm not gonna pick. And then that's... There's a lot of guys I feel could make it to the end.
Yeah.
Because I'm torn between 4 right now. Like with like Nikkei, Shobai. It's mainly them, and then 1 of the 2 buff guys. Because I have no confidence in Yuri. I have no confidence in him.
Yeah.
Screw it, I'm going Shobai. I might regret that. Okay. That's such a hard one for these guys.
Yeah.
So that was my fourth.
Yeah,
My
so you
fourth
got
girl.
one.
So I have a girl, so I need
One
a
more
girl,
girl.
and you need one guy.
One guy. Yeah.
Okay, which is, so it doesn't matter which we go in because
Mhm.
we're picking opposite genders.
Yeah. I guess I'll assume Teruya is making it to the end again.
Which would be really dumb if you had like 2 of the 5 survivors being characters from the first game. That would be dumb. But I'll mark it as you're getting Teruya. I'll put that down.
Okay. So you have one more girl to choose here.
One more girl. Let's see. We have the painter, the actress,
Yeah.
and the billiards player and the psychologist.
Hmm.
I said I'm not taking the actress. I said I wouldn't
Yeah.
do that.
If I was you, I would probably choose the psychiatrist.
Yeah, psychologist. I think it is probably between her and the painter, just for the point you brought up as having the dumb character who needs to have the questions answered.
Yeah.
But because I'm going with the logic, I'm going Kuroko. The psychologist. I'm going Kuroko.
'Cause she definitely has like a kind of like a Ray vibe.
Yeah, I'm going Kuroko. So I guess we should also have like our kind of combined list here, like we did for the
So this will be our official, like, we think these have the highest chance.
So I think we can both agree on Sora.
Yeah, so we have Sora, the wizard.
Is this like for what you think for us together here?
Yeah, I would. Do you think the wizard will?
Yeah, I'm confident
Yeah.
with the wizard. I think.
Yeah, I think so. So Sora and the wizard are pretty much guaranteed to make it.
Yeah. The other 3 that are the difficult ones.
I think Yuki is a pretty high contender as well.
I feel if they don't kill him off in Chapter 1, he's probably going to get to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel if they don't kill him off right away.
'Cause, like, unless they do something like the imposter,
Yeah.
or what's his name for the third game?
Oh,
Like,
Shuichi.
ooh, mysterious.
Or Rentaro, I guess.
Rentaro. Ooh, mysterious character dies in the first chapter, and you have to wait till the end to figure out what their secret was.
Yeah.
Unless they do that again, I think they'll probably make it. I think right now it seems like Ruko is kind of like the Akane slash
The Sayaka, I guess.
or like the friendly friend character who
Yeah.
makes it to the end.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Hina type.
Yeah. Despite the fact that I do not fully agree with her life choices. So we pretty much used all the guys that we, if we're
So,
presuming
Sora,
5.
Wizard, Yuki. So,
I like how we're both
one
gonna just be calling
more-
the wizard the whole game.
So one more girl.
So are we going to assume that Yoruko lives to the end?
I mean, I think so. She definitely seems pretty relevant
Okay.
already.
I think that's fine. Then I'll put that down.
Yeah. So if we assume,
We have 2 from your list, 1 from mine, and then both
Yeah.
Sora.
and then I think Kokoro is a possible choice. Although they did kill off Peko in 2.
I think also Kanade could be a valid choice too.
Yeah. Hanade or Kokoro or both. Pretty
They also
good
did kill off
option.
Kirumi, who was sort of the smart,
Yeah,
quote unquote, character from the third game.
yeah.
There was really no book smart characters who lived to the end of the first game except for the third game, except for Shuichi.
Yeah. Do we think they could do 3 guys and 2 girls and have like Shobai live to the end instead?
We could. I think he's likely to.
Yeah. Or is he gonna be like a Nekomaru and like sacrifice himself?
I think we've got
One
two
of
other
the
guys who are.
characters.
I think we got the firefighter for that role.
Yeah, true.
I'm fine with Shobai or Kanade. I'm fine with one of them.
Yeah. Let's go with Kanade.
Kanade? Okay. There's a lot of possibilities here.
Yeah. I mean, it is because we're just kind of going off of vibes, so
Yeah.
maybe they could intentionally be setting up those vibes to throw us off later, but
Yeah.
that's what we're getting from the characters, at least for now. It's like
Yeah.
kind of like based off of like how those character archetypes are usually dealt with in
Yeah.
Danganronpa games.
I feel like the first game, like Danganronpa Another 1, I feel it wasn't as bad as Danganronpa 1 with being able to easily predict half of the cast who would get to the end of the game. Because I think anyone who played Danganronpa 1 pretty easily could say from the beginning that Makoto, Byakuya, and Kyoko would be three of the ones who got to the end.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty easy. I think Hiro and Toko were the two that you probably wouldn't have guessed. And then I think once you got a little further, you could pretty much guarantee Hina was going to live.
Yeah.
But the first game of this series was definitely made it to where I was only confident in one, and that was Rei. So I don't know what my mindset was when picking the other characters. I'd have to go back and rewatch that first stream.
Yeah.
But I feel it did a good job at having the rest of the cast be characters I didn't expect to be at the end. Like, I did not expect Teruya. I thought he was dead in 3. And then Kinjo, I did not think he would get to the end. And, but it is what it is. So this is going to be very difficult. We'll have these to keep track of them throughout the game and see if any of us get anyone at the end this time. So, all right, let's keep going.
You don't even really know if I'm an ultimate.
And
You don't want to interact with the guy who just stabs people like it's nothing, right?
I don't get what's up with this sprite. Like, why is he, like, finger gunning himself like he's about to shoot himself?
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Nice to see you understand things so quickly. Here's a tip. Although the wound wasn't deep, it could easily open up again. Be careful. Oh yeah, and speaking of wounds. It's nothing. It's not like me to talk this much. See ya. See ya.
See ya. I can't tell if he's friendly or psychotic. Still, I'm glad I finally got a proper introduction. I should head to the diner like Yoruko said. Yoruko. Welcome to the Mono Cruise. Something you should keep in mind is that the purple question marks indicate you can investigate. Yes, we know that. And the green arrows indicate areas. Clicking on them means you will move to said area. You can get to the diner by finding the green arrow with the diner name tag. Okay. So we can actually go around this cruise ship here. Grandfather's Clock. Feels like it's stopped strangely. Is it just me? Diner. Let's go see what everything is. Diner. Can I go anywhere else? Nope, I can't get any of these other ones. It's like a gym. What is that? That's probably the trial room over there.
Yeah.
That's probably like
That has to be
yeah.
the trial doors.
Yeah. Large stone gate with colorful decorations. What is this place for? Large chandelier. Hope it doesn't fall. Can't go up the stairs right now. Bathroom. Why can't we go in the women's bathroom? We're not a dude. Oh, it's the men's restroom. That was close. I almost became a pervert. We can't even look at the women's bathroom, strangely enough. And we got Monokuma room over here of some sort? Or Monocro, I guess. Random room over here. Got some upstairs, some monitors. Okay, well, let's go to the diner, I guess. And that's the exit. Okay, everybody's here! Now we gotta remember the voices we gave everybody.
It's interesting that they didn't call... They called him Monocro instead of like the Japanese word for crow.
Oh.
Karasu.
Monokarasu?
Yeah.
I guess Kuma is bear, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just thought it was too wordy.
Maybe. I don't know. But, I mean, like, Monokarasu does, like... Yeah, I mean, that flows off the tongue pretty well.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe so. I thought it's better that than just Mono Bird.
Yeah. Or Mono Turd.
That would be funny if it was Mono Bird. That would be funny.
Kanade! That's a Kimono Friends keychain, right? Do you like the anime by any chance?
Oops. Oh, shoot, wrong button. Okay.
The wrong button.
I pushed the wrong button.
I really enjoyed it.
This is me, okay. Oh, I'm more super hurt. Iroha, you're making Kanade uncomfortable. Are you some sort of weeb?
Not being a weeb.
Yeah.
Although, technically, if you're already Japanese, you would just be an otaku.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
weeb-
Hifumi is.
Yeah, because weebs are technically only, like, Western fans.
Yeah.
And, like, otaku are, like, Japanese fans of anime. But I guess you could be both.
Maybe.
Weeb! I was just interested in anime, that's all. I actually do like some anime. A little bit. Really? Which ones?
It's weird that her hair is, like, tied in
together.
the front.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed one called Corpse Party.
Is that a real anime?
It is.
Okay. I definitely feel like I've probably heard that name before. It does sound like one.
Something that gory?
Oh, this is me. What was I doing for? Oh yeah, I was like the beach bro voice or whatever.
Yeah.
Boy, can you guys quiet? No, that's not right. I had it deeper than that. You guys quiet down. Why is there so much noise when we're trying to talk about our investigation?
Yeah. Yeah, Corpse Party Tortured Souls was like a 4-part anime from like 2013 based on a manga, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. The front of the DVD case is just like a girl stabbed to death lying in her own blood.
Oh.
So one of those kind of shows.
Okay.
Which is, I guess, part of the joke of just like the shy girl watching gory death stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyways, Setsuka. After that, I can normally handle just about anyone, but Yuri really tires me out.
I understand where you're coming from.
Quiet! If you don't be quiet, we can't move on with our conversation.
Okay, this is the one that I'm like, that's gonna take me a bit to get.
You're trying to do like the British.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it without saying Cheerio Governor every time.
Say it in your mind.
I'm trying. Wait, is it Kuroko sleeping? I don't know.
That's oh, I call that British.
No, it was not. It was not.
Wait, isn't Kuroko sleeping?
Yeah. Is it Kuroko sleeping? Oh, that's definitely another scoop. A person who uses their iPad while they sleep. That's
Kokoro. We're starting now, so I don't know if sleeping is, well, if she's tired. Why is sharing information so difficult for this group?
It's okay, Yoroko. Yoruku.
Yo, Ruko.
Yoruko. I'm never gonna get that. I've half given up too. Huh? Sora. Hello. What kind of mess have I just walked into? Sora, you woke up. We were really worried about you.
So, you came after all, Sora. Are you doing okay now? Ow, I bit my tongue. Ah, Sora, my bride. Thank goodness you're okay.
I like that voice for him. I'll give you that. I like that voice.
I think it's fitting for his personality.
Don't worry, Sora. I wrote a whole article about getting stabbed by Shobai. About you getting stabbed by Shobai. Ah, this is embarrassing. This is my first time being so excessively welcomed like this. Sora. Thank you so much. I'm very, very sorry. You got hurt trying to protect me. If you had been seriously injured, I don't know what I'd do. Right. We don't know how well that Shobai guy treated you, so be extra careful. It's fine, really. In the end, it's as though my body moved on its own. Anyway, Yoruko said you were all gathering.
Yoruko.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, just remember the first syllable of that is yo, which always makes the yo sound. Like
Well, I keep
yo-yo.
saying like your, like, because that's how it sounds in English, like.
Yeah. Yoruko.
Yoruko. I'm never gonna get it because I get too into the characters, and I'm never gonna get it. Yoroko. I'm never gonna get it. I'm never gonna get it. I'm just gonna eventually just start calling her the hostess. You were all gathering to share information on your investigation. So why am I looking at a playground? The atmosphere was so tense before I was stabbed. Was it all a dream?
About that, we were all terrified, but none of us knew what to do. That was until Sunji changed the mood. He told us, let's just do what we can. And we were all inspired to cheer up.
There's nothing gained from staying so tense. Even so, I do find it a little too upbeat right now.
I was very thankful to Shinji. Usually it's my job to keep people positive. Even I was in shock.
That's right, we should really thank him. It's thanks to him that we got out of that awful atmosphere.
No. I didn't do anything. It's my first time being praised by girls like this. Man, you're really weird, but I'm jealous.
I see. Turning a despairful situation into a brighter one by working together. You could almost call that hope. But
It woke up.
yeah. What is up with her left eye there? Oh, it's like it's a snot bubble. Okay.
Oh yeah. It's
like
yeah.
Chiaki's, that one sprite she has. When she wakes up and she's like been asleep, she has the snot bubble.
Yep.
Oh. What was I doing for her? Was it the quiet? Oh, Sora's awake.
And now Kuroko is awake.
Good. I'm glad Sora's here too. Everyone, I want to hear about each of your individual investigations.
To think that girl who was sleeping is the one telling us that. Why does it hurt me?
Kokoro, you're drooling. That's kinda cute. Hold it. I'm gonna start talking before this conversation goes south.
Why does she never open her left eye?
Remember, she has the demon eye.
Are we sure that that's true?
That's what she said. She said she had a demon power trapped in her eye.
I mean, is it possible to like purposely keep one eye closed all the time? I mean, can you do that?
I mean, you can. It would just be very exhausting. But I imagine if like she's used to it, she just like does it almost out of habit.
Yeah. She's sort of like the Gundam, I guess, thinking she has like evil powers, but
Yeah.
I mean Gundam, to be fair, had different colored eyes.
Yeah. Well, we've never seen the other one of this one, so we don't know for sure that she doesn't.
Yeah.
The island we're on is called Yutsuroshima. That basically means the island of nowhere. So that's what Yutsuro means, nowhere, I guess.
Yeah. Which I guess makes sense given his story.
Yeah. As the name implies, this island seems deserted. Although Utsuro is not his original name,
I don't think it is.
right? Because he was like actually Yuki, like that. Like he was that was his name,
Yeah.
right?
I would think so. Because, like, Yuki Maeda, if we go by the student registry, was a real person.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the registry of Hope's Peak had Yuki Maeda as Yuki Maeda, not
Yeah.
Utsuro. So,
Yeah, and if he's just calling himself nowhere, like he belongs nowhere or something, that would make sense.
or it could just be like nowhere's like no identity or something like that.
Yeah. So, I don't know. As for the island size, you could circle the whole thing in about an hour or so. It's not that big.
That's what's weird about this. I've never even heard of such an island.
So it's about 3 miles
Yeah.
tall and wide,
Yeah.
about 9 square miles.
Yeah. But it's gotta be near Japan, right? You can't kidnap us and move us across the earth just in one morning, right?
But sis, this island's climate is tropical. You don't see this kind of climate in Japan. It's probably more south than Okinawa.
Huh? What did you just say? So what? You're making fun of me for being stupid now?
Well, I never meant it like that. But, Kanade, funny thing is you can't conclude that the climate is tropical.
Huh? Why not? I'll get him down eventually.
And why should I have to let a guy like you know that?
How did you come to that conclusion, Yuri?
The climate is tropical, but the plants and ecosystem are similar to Japan.
What is this discrimination? Oh, the cat. Cat? Cat making its appearance as usual.
Yeah. Well, it's about 6 o'clock. That's feeding time.
Yeah.
A tropical ecosystem in Japan? Does that exist?
To be precise, the tropical East and East and West Asian climates have mixed, though on the outside it seems like a southern island. Knowing that, there is a high probability this is an artificial island made by humans. Its purpose, however, is unknown.
An artificial island.
Well, if we assume we're on the original island created by the Kisaragi Foundation, then that would make sense.
Maybe.
Because they said in the last game that it was a man-made island.
Then what happened to what happened to all the stuff there?
Yeah. Well, it has been like at least like 2 or 3 years since that point. So it could have all been like cleared and rebuilt into whatever it is now.
I'm still not inclined to believe that this whole thing is real because I don't believe that the wizard actually has real powers.
You know.
I'm inclined to believe that the whole thing isn't real. like the island and like in that context
Yeah.
is not real.
Yeah.
Like I said, I may be wrong, but I feel like based on the, as I said in the last stream, based on the way the Danganronpa universe works, kind of being at least a semi-realistic real world, magical powers are not a thing in the series.
Yeah.
Like having real magical powers is not a thing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty likely this probably another simulation.
Yeah, which would make sense, but why? The question is why?
Yeah.
Because we
Who's
don't know
running it?
why this wizard.
And then, if it is a simulation, how did Ray and
Teruya get in.
Haruya get in and not know they're in a simulation?
Yeah, and the other thing is like, why did the wizard set all this up?
Yeah.
What was the point of it?
And if it is a simulation, is the wizard even real?
Yeah, is he real?
Or is it just like an AI program?
Yeah, this is so many questions. They were only in chapter 1.
Lots to uncover here.
Yeah.
Now that you say it, it does seem like a tropical island, but isn't it particularly hot or cold?
It's like in the middle, I guess.
You're right. Even though I am wearing a fur coat, I haven't even felt warm yet. For now, for all we know, everything including the blue sky could be a set. When in actuality, we're somewhere in Japan.
That's just taking it too far.
So what? We checked all over the island, but we didn't find anything. But didn't find anything legit.
Last night, on someone's suggestion, I tried to swim away from the island. Even after an hour of swimming, there was nothing but endless ocean. It's useless.
Well, while you guys were eating breakfast, I was checking out the supermarket again. At least with the supermarket supplies, we shouldn't have to worry about starving.
Wait, breakfast? Oh right, you missed that because you were still unconscious. As you can see, this is a diner, but there's nowhere on the island to cook. So this morning we all went to the supermarket and ate some packed lunches together.
It was all very tasty, but something was lacking.
With an abundance of food and drinks, we were having... that's not it. I don't know exactly how I'm going to get this guy down. Go. I might not just stick with a certain accent, just go with the voice that I was just doing and just go with it.
Mm-hmm.
With an abundance of food and drinks, we have nothing to worry about. I'll just do that and just go with it.
Mm-hmm.
If it offends somebody, I apologize. With an abundance of food and drinks, we have nothing to worry about. I've investigated the park, you know, where everything went down last night. And I discovered something amazing. Oh. Nikkei, right?
Okay.
Nikkei, okay.
Oh, Nikkei, what'd you find?
That they're selling green tea flavored cola that was pulled off the market 10 years ago. Seriously, right out of the vending machine.
Hey, come here, let me hit you.
What? Why? Were you offended by my discovery?
There was something special about the park. All the evidence of what happened yesterday disappeared.
Oh, right. All the stuff with the fire and the burn marks disappeared. Even the corpse of that orange-haired girl.
That being said, who were those two people from yesterday anyway?
It still does not feel real to me yet. Whatever happened to that green-haired man who got sent flying?
Didn't we agree to not talk about last night? It's just way too complicated to understand.
Kind of is.
That's right. The priority right now is talking about what everyone investigated.
Yes.
Good. Outside of those places, there's a church with a bell tower, a guest house, water houses. But none of those matter, because there was absolutely nothing there! Wait, are you taking this a little too casually? Did you even investigate properly?
I'm still convinced that's the fan service shot, this particular sprite we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
It's like she's leaning forward and you can really see it. I mean,
大丈夫。
there's always one.
Don't worry, there really was nothing.
Is that so?
Actually, I guess her full design is kind of fan service.
Yeah.
I mean, which makes sense given her her life choices, but doesn't take away from what I just said. So
What's important is this boat. The Mono Cruise.
this boat. I went straight to the diner after I woke up, so I haven't investigated it yet.
It's really like a cruise. They have a game room, a gym, a library, a shower room, etc. You name it, they have it.
There's 4 floors, but the 3rd and 4th floors are reserved for our dorms. Our dorms. So we have to sleep on this boat?
Guess so.
Then what was up with the cottages that were on the dock?
Yeah, I don't know. They're basically bedrooms, though they're still locked for some reason.
Probably waiting for everyone to wake up. Wait, then where did they sleep? If it's been a full day, where did they sleep last night?
I don't know.
Yoroko told me. Okay. Sorry.
Yoru.
What?
You'll get it.
Yoruko.
Yoruko told me that a whole day has passed since I was stabbed. Where'd you all sleep?
Oh, there we go. We're getting to my point here. My question.
Inside your heart.
We slept in the guest house together. Guys separated from the girls, obviously.
So they slept in that big building we found that I
Yeah.
imagine was the sub for the ranch.
Yeah. Of course. We're still students after all.
There's a bunch of other things. There's a bunch of other things that are locked in the monochrome, but monochrome hasn't explained why. Ah, I heard something like that. What did monochrome say specifically?
What did he say? You can't do this yet. Just wait for now.
さあ、
You can't use violence like that, Shobai. Since this is an emergency, everyone should wait until I call you guys again. I'm warning you, Shobai. If this happens again, then convicts.
On.
I get it. Like caw. That sounds raven.
Yeah.
Convicts like you are going to be
Executed. Is what was probably said.
Why would you memorize that?
しかも
The Mono Cruise is a lot wider than wider than I thought. It makes me think there's more investigating to do. So that's it for now.
But even after talking, we didn't learn about much. It'd be nice if an escape just went poof and showed up.
Does the Mono Cruise work? Can't we just ride this ship to land?
That was my first thought, but I couldn't find a control room. It's probably locked off. Of course, if the mastermind is smart in any way, he'll just make sure we can't use the boat.
Come on, Yuki. Why you gotta be so down like that? There's nothing to worry about. It's only been a day on the Mono Cruise and it's been pretty quiet. I'm sure we'll be able to escape.
This is a bit sudden, but what about Mikado? I saw Shobai earlier. Wait, you met with a psychopath? Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Since Mikado is the mastermind, he's our biggest clue. So we definitely look for him at first, but...
We couldn't find him. He completely vanished.
As for Shobai, no one wanted to get close to a psychopath like him. Luckily, he seems to have cooled down a bit.
Does everyone happen to know Shobai's full name and talent?
No, Monocro called him Shobai, but that's all we know. Well, he told me his name. His name is Shobai Hashimoto.
He's the ultimate broker.
Huh? How did you get him to tell you? He told us we all had to pay him some sort of fee.
When I met him, he apologized to me. He said he wanted to make it up to me. So I told him to give me his full name and talent.
Shobai Hashimoto. I thought I heard that name before. Guess it really is him. You know each other?
やばいな。
Me knowing a boy? Impossible. But he is really popular in the black market. Raid successfulness? 100%. Reliability? 100%. I think he might even had a connection to the Russian mafia.
So he really is he's like a gangster, sort of.
Well, he supplies
Supplies for the
criminals
gangsters.
with like weapons and stuff.
Yeah,
basically.
so he really is a really questionable character.
Yeah, he's definitely on the rougher side.
That's why I sort of say he's like Fuyuhiko, kind of in that morally gray area,
Yeah.
where he might not be an outright evil guy, but his profession is definitely in that morally gray area.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think a guy like him would go and apologize like that. I was surprised too. He seemed to follow his own sort of beliefs, or rules. If he's here too, he might help
無
investigate.
理ね。
If he's a broker, he'll definitely be good at gathering information, but we can't trust him. If we can't trust him, then working with him will actually be counterproductive. Kokoro. Is it Kokoro or Kokoro?
Kokoro.
Kokoro, okay.
Kokoro, you
Yeah,
seem very
the-
emotional on that matter.
Yeah, the Japanese O always makes the O sound. So Kokoro.
It's just, I have talked to him a bit since last night, and he seemed to have a bunch of cyclops. Is it cyclops or psyche?
Psyche locks.
Cyclops. On his heart. I don't like it. That aside, how are we even supposed to trust a guy who goes around stabbing people? Especially in a killing game where... Huh? Instant stillness. Although we had forgotten in our happened mood, or our happy mood, I don't know. We're in a
Yeah.
killing game right now. Sorry guys, I said something really uncalled for just now.
Don't worry about it. No one's gonna do that here.
Yeah. If we exclude Mikado and Shobai.
It'll be fine. Monocro hasn't said anything yet, and Mikado is nowhere to be found. We might even be able to return home without incident if we keep investigating. Right as Yuki made that hopeful observation, finally he's going to talk to us.
Really sorry for interruption. Really sorry for interrupting your hopeful fantasies, even though something like that could never happen. Sorry, my comrades. Dealing with last night's emergency has made me quite busy. Since the preparations are finally complete, I must now re-explain.
I like your voice for this guy.
Yeah.
I think it works. It's kind of pompous, but like still have like sophistication.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it works. I kind of like it.
Everyone, please come to Yutsuroshima Park. If you're absent, you will be breaking a rule, and as such, you will be punished accordingly.
So I'm thinking of what the first motive's going to be. Because in 2, the first motive was lost memories. Because everyone remembered about them, that they was aware they had gaps in them.
Yeah.
So I wonder what the first motive for this game is going to be.
I don't know. I will be kind of upset if one of the motives is just money again for some reason.
To be fair, the first game did not use the money motive.
Yeah.
It did not use the money motive from Danganronpa 1. In fact, I think the only motive they reused was the first one. No, I guess it technically did reuse the second one, but it had the twist on it of people getting each other's secrets.
Yeah.
It did not use the same motive as 3 and 4. Chapters 3 and 4 did not use the same motive, and 5 didn't really have a motive in the first game,
Yeah.
in Danganronpa 1. So the motives for 2, it was the lost memories, the game that was the memory from the past, the disease being locked in the funhouse, which I hope they don't do that given the fact they did that in the first game.
Yeah.
And then
Clearly they come up with something different.
And then 5 didn't directly have a motive either. It was, I've noticed chapter 5 in each of these games doesn't really have a direct motive. It's just the important characters at the end actually executing their plans. Because 2 and 3 did that.
Yeah.
So those were the motives in the second game. So I really hope they do change motive 3 because that was a mess. Unless they fix it somehow. So I don't know. But I would be kind of dumb if there was just money. That would be dumb.
Yeah.
What did Monocro just?
I knew it. Things are far too quiet. What do we do?
行きましょう。
Can't do anything except go. We'll be punished if we don't.
Who's afraid of some punishment? We're not listening to that thing, right? I don't know. I feel the same way, but I feel like we should go.
Yes, after all, Mikado really did kill someone yesterday.
Looks like we can't refuse. A total hostage situation.
We should go. Standing here won't do us any good.
After the briefly bright atmosphere was suddenly broken by Monocro's announcement, we all made our way to Utsuroshima Park. Bum, 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 bum.
待たせたな。
You're here. Wait, Shobai and Mikado are here too. Why would I not come? Weren't you listening? If you don't come, you die.
Okay, I had to get through his. I still find his mask really weird. What was I doing for him?
The deep voice.
Oh, right. Greetings, everyone. It has been a while.
Just where were you yesterday?
I was talking with Monocro, planning the next few days.
Oi, oi, oi. Before this guy starts giving us his explanations, let's just beat him up. Then we can force him to send us home.
You're right, we can ask why you kidnapped us later.
Wait. Everyone stop. This is not something Monocro, the crowiest amongst crows, can forgive. I called you here so that the incidents like the one Shobai caused won't happen again.
Well, they didn't say they were gonna kill him. They just said they were gonna beat him up, not kill him.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Shobai's incident?
まったく。
Yesterday, the short-tempered Shobai went ahead and shanked somebody before I could explain. There are rules to this game.
いいだろう。
Get this through your skulls. Violence is forbidden here. So you have to kill someone without violence?
But how does that work? That doesn't make
You have to
sense.
murder, but you're not allowed to... oh, okay. The only time you can harm somebody is if you're murdering. The only time you can harm somebody is if you're murdering somebody.
So you can't knock someone out? Or could you do that was part of a murder plan? Like, how does that work?
Yeah. Huh. That is a twist. Harm without the intent of murder will result in punishment. So, in short, violence without the intent to murder is against the rules? That's right. I will also explain another very important rule. Last night, Shobai stabbed someone as soon as he heard that killing somebody allows you to escape the island. However, doing something like that is not okay. This trip has special rules.
Special rules.
It is not random killing. Only those who can kill in secret and clear the class trial can escape.
I guess there is a reason why they never have a murder where everyone outright just sees it happen.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if that's ever happened where there's been a murder where someone's just straight up seen the murder actually happen.
No.
I don't.
Unless you count... No. Okay, technically speaking, Mikako did see Kitsurugi die.
I guess also technically in B3, Kokichi did see Gonta kill Mew.
Yeah. But they, in both cases, they either couldn't say or purposely not saying so.
Yeah, I think if there's any others.
Yeah, I guess like people have seen others die and were like at the trial, but in like any case they couldn't just like outright say, oh, it was just that guy.
And then I'm thinking of other ones. I guess no, that doesn't work. I thought they trial 3 in V3, but no, because it was dark, they couldn't really see anyone when the murder took place while 4 other people were in the room. 2, no. 1, no. I'm trying to think. 2. Something in 2 in the second game where people saw it. Saw the actual murder.
I mean, you could kind of.
No, 2, chapter 2 of 2. With Peko. Fuyuhiko was there.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Kokichi and him are like the 2 people that have like seen
The murder actually happened.
yeah.
There have been a lot of times people have seen the aftermath, but not the actual act.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to run through the rest. I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah.
No, I think those are the only 2 where someone else has been present and actually seen the murder and not the aftermath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last trial.
やれやれ
As someone among you is killed, after given a short amount of time to investigate, everyone will have to participate in the class trial. In the class trial, the Blackened must face off against the remaining spotless students in a battle, where everyone's lives are on the line. Your job in a trial is to debate until you expose the murderous Blackened. Through the final vote, the person with the most votes will be seen as the Blackened. If that is correct, only the Blackened killer will receive punishment. The remaining students
Sorry, they have to continue the school trip.
will return to their trip.
Sorry about that.
But if that answer is wrong,
Mousetrap.
then everyone besides the Blackened is punished and the Blackened will be set free. These are the rules of the class trial. Do you understand?
危ない危ない
I see. So Shobai's actions last night were no good at all. If Sora had died, everyone would have known Shobai was the killer.
Isn't your reaction a little funny considering that you're the mastermind? If there was a rule like that, you should have explained it before the killing part. Who's setting up these rules and restricting us like this anyways?
I don't like agreeing with Shobai, but he is right. This all seems like some weird way to appeal to someone's weird fetish.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not entirely wrong.
I mean, yeah, if you take it to the context of the first Danganronpa game, I mean,
Yeah.
they even outright said that the despair was turned into a fetish,
Yeah.
which is really gross.
Yeah. For what purpose? Isn't investigating that your only hope? I won't set restrictions on your investigations. So by all means, please continue. I have one more thing to give you all.
Here's with the handbook now. Oh, smartphone. Okay.
Okay.
Monochrome started distributing smartphone-like objects to everyone.
What is this?
The thing I gave you just now was the Student Handbook Plus. It's an upgraded version of the ones they used at Hope's Peak Academy. It only works with your unique fingerprints and contains student profiles, rules, and a chatting service. Interesting.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
other assorted functions.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We've never seen that before.
Well, the chatting service allow us to do the free time events without having to find people on the map.
That might be nice. Or maybe there
the-
is a map. Well, it didn't say there was a map.
Yeah.
So we might have to still go looking around. But yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
I wonder if they get DoorDash on there. Everyday life without this handbook is nearly impossible. Do not lose it. The remaining rules are in that handbook. If any of you lose it, you will be punished for it.
Oi.
You keep saying punish, but what does that mean exactly?
What do you mean, what? It's execution. Death.
Death. Don't anger Monochrome. He might not look like it, but your lives are at his fingertips. Or rather, feathers.
I'm monitoring even your slightest movements one by one. I will know if you break the rules.
なら
What if no killing happens? What then?
よろしい。
Although I know that won't be the case. You would simply live here forever peacefully. I said this before, but I will never force you to kill. The choice is yours.
I think generally Monokuma does do a decent job at not forcing a situation where someone has to kill.
Only gives them some incentive to appeal to like some kind of greed or something.
I think the only time that he really there's I guess there's only 2 times when he's really forced something to where the alternative is straight up like you die or if you don't kill. There's only 2 times I think where like there's a scenario where you can kind of be in that gray area.
Yeah.
One is the funhouse where he literally was saying, if you don't kill, I'm not gonna give you food. You're just gonna starve.
Yeah.
So you're dead if you don't kill. There's that one, and then chapter 1 of V3 where he essentially, and this may not be true because we don't know the context of the show, where he
Yeah.
essentially had that rule as if no one kills, the Exosols were just gonna kill everyone. So we don't know if that would have actually happened.
Yeah.
Because keep in mind, when the murder attempt happened, it was right before the time ran out.
Yeah.
So I think those were the only 2 times where Monokuma, like, I think crossed the line. And even the V3 one, it's left ambiguous. I think that one's more nuanced to where you could argue either
And then
way.
V3 is also a little different
Yeah.
because it is specifically like a show.
Yeah,
So, like, obviously, if like nothing happened, like they wouldn't have
sure.
a show to show. So like they had to like get things started.
Yeah. And then, So I think those are really the only two, and I said I think the V3 one's kind of nuanced. So I think Chapter 2, Chapter 4 is the only one that I think he really crosses the line.
Yeah.
Because I think putting everyone in a situation where the option is either you literally kill or everyone else dies and there's nothing you can do about it, and you can't overcome it. I think that is unfair.
Yeah.
And yeah, granted, out of the people that were still alive, only one person was not really on board with just everyone starving and not murdering. So that's the only time I think it was unfair.
Yeah.
The other times you're right, like he kind of just gives them incentives, but doesn't outright tell them you have to do anything.
Yeah.
Or force them to do something.
Yeah.
You're telling us if we want to leave, we have to kill someone?
Well. I should be off now. Be sure to read the remaining rules in your handbook before you head back out.
I like that laugh, I'll give it to him.
Unless you don't want to read it, in which case you'll probably get executed for violating a rule you don't even know about.
That was a good laugh.
Oof, well, at least I got some screen time.
It was funny in the prologue when he outright kind of broke the fourth wall, saying that, like, why am I now a background character? And
Yeah.
that was funny. But speaking of breaking the fourth wall, I was watching some Phineas and Ferb the other day, and there's one joke where there's like a princess that's visiting the tri-state area, and Monogram's like, hey, your job is to protect the princess and make sure nothing like Doof doesn't do anything. And then he's like, so what's the picture? Like, put a picture of the princess. Then Carl's like, well, we don't have one. Then he's like, then Monogram's like, well, it's just a teenage girl. Put a picture of a random teenage girl on the screen, and it's a picture of Candace. And then Carl's like, wait, I've actually got a picture, and the princess actually looks like Candace. Then Monogram's like, what are the odds? And then Carl's like, well, it is a cartoon, sir. And then Monogram's like, what did I tell you about breaking the fourth wall, Carl? I love that line. I've been watching a lot of that show recently, and it's reminding me why I like it. Why I liked it so much. Just reminded me of that line.
Yeah.
Oh, the doink is back. Yes! I love that sound effect, too. Before we could even reply, Monocro was gone. We were left in a state of denial.
He left. We still had a mountain of questions to ask him. No worries. Monocro might be gone, but we do have this guy. Mikado Sanji. Sanoji.
That didn't sound right. Yeah, what about me?
What do you mean, what about me? You're the goddamn mastermind. You even said you talked and organized things with Monocro.
This guy's definitely on the same wavelength as Monocro. Better if we just off him here and clear the class trial.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You can't kill.
But it does seem like Mikado's going to answer our questions.
Wait a moment, everyone. You're making a hasty mistake. I did say I'm the mastermind, but when did I tell you I was on the same page as Monocro? What are you saying? Just as I said, while I am the mastermind of this game, I will not be on the mastermind's side for the killing game. Like everyone else, I am a participant. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Your conditions are the same as ours?
That's right, Kokoro. As she said, I can kill any one of you, and any of you can kill me. And in that case, I also participate in the class trial, and I will also receive punishment if I lose. The same thing goes for the rules. I have no information either. I'm truly on the listening side. What?
Nay.
Wait, I was listening as I was leaving just now, and I don't understand. if you were going to do that from the start, why come out as the mastermind? What do you gain from Par participating in this crazy game with us?
どうしましょうかね。
Well, that's directly connected to the reason I became your kidnapper, so I can't tell you. All I know is that as a participating student, I share your conditions and must participate in the killing game.
And you expect us to believe that?
You're free to believe me or not believe me, but I speak the truth. In fact, I would like to become acquaintances with you all. In a situation like this, full of despair, bonds are important, are they not?
That's ridiculous. Why do we have to bond with the one who created this despair in the first place?
Yeah, I could totally kill you for that.
Yeah, and I could totally kill you for that. What?
つまらないですよ。
How much more do I need to repeat myself? I'm in the same situation as you all. I am prepared both to both kill and be killed. I'm no different from the other students, so treat me the same. If you want to kill me, go for it. If you can, that is.
What? He disappeared?
どういうことよ? Damn, is this the same magic we saw last night?
Everyone, I understand your hatred towards Mikado, but if we kill him, we become killers. I know, but I can't help getting so pissed off.
I honestly think it might be worth it if someone were just to, as bad as this sounds, like take one for the team.
Yeah.
Take one for the team and take him out. I mean, as bad as that sounds, but I mean, I think that might help if someone just took one for the team.
Yeah. Now, attention everyone. You all got too worked up. Everyone felt fine at the mono cruise earlier, right? Just act like that and it'll be fine. No one here is going to kill anyways. Tetsuka? Don't worry about the weird guys like Shobai and Mikado. Just pretend it's all of us.
Huh? Speaking of which, both Shobai and Kokoro are gone. Where did they go?
Tetsuka's right. Let those guys do as they please. As for us, shouldn't we boot up those student handbooks we received?
That's right. It sounded like the rules were really important, so... Anyway, so... Trying to calm ourselves, we did as... Yoruko said and checked the rules.
Yoruko.
Okay, Sora. Okay. Upon pressing the power button and scanning our finger by touching the screen and start it up, showing our name. But I'm just Sora. But I'm sure Sora is just a made-up name, so why is it appearing on here too? The school trip... Okay, saving discussions for later, we decided to take a look at the rules. The school trip to Tsurushima has no time limit. Once a murder takes place, a class trial will be held shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all remaining students. If the correct Blackened is chosen at the class trial, only the Blackened the Blackened killer will be punished. If the correct Blackened is not chosen at the class trial, all the students except for the Blackened will be punished. If the Blackened wins the class trial, the Blackened completes the school trip and can leave to the outside world. In the case of multiple Blackened, Blackened killers in quick succession, only the first killer is recognized. Okay.
Okay, so that's established right up front here.
So I imagine... I hope for 3 they do that, because that would actually be really interesting.
Yeah.
So that was like the one complaint people had with V3, where it's like they introduced that premise and did nothing with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think in 1... Yeah, in 1 they didn't do that either, because it was just Kenji. So... I guess they sorta did that with Akane, where she technically had Kizuna killed, and she lived just because Ayame dealt the final blow. So I guess that sort of happened, but not really.
Yeah.
So that'd be interesting if they do that. So Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. During this time, the mono cruise will be locked and you will not be able to leave. Okay, so we sleep on the boat.
Yeah.
So we have to sleep on the boat.
Does
So we
that
can't-
also imply that if you're not back by 10 p.m., you're locked out of the cruise ship?
And what happens if you aren't back? Are you just breaking the rule because you're not on the cruise?
Does it say it's against the rule to not be there at nighttime? It just says you'll be locked out if you're not.
Does that mean all the... Well... No, I guess if any murder happens at nighttime, it's on the boat.
Mm-hmm. Or people, yeah, well, you see here.
Yeah. During nighttime, scary monsters patrol Utsuroshima, and any harm that comes from these beasts is your responsibility. So I guess if you're outside the boat and the monsters hurt you, it's your responsibility for not being on the boat.
Yeah, but you don't, it's not against the rules to not be on the boat. You just have to risk the monsters.
But if you're on the boat before nighttime, you cannot get off of the boat. But if you're straight up just not on the boat, that's your own responsibility.
Yeah.
During nighttime, you are only allowed to sleep in your own room in the mono cruise. Sleeping in another room or outside the room is against the rules. Okay, so you can't sleep together at night. So nothing during the day, but you can't sleep. You have to sleep in your own room at night.
Yeah.
Violence is forbidden on Utsuroshima. This includes violence against Monocro and the destruction of property. However, violence with the intent of murder is excluded. Monocro is not involved in any killing. So maybe we won't have any of that stupidity from the first game where Monokuma just straight up killed Mikako and Yamato.
Yeah.
I really hope they don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess directly he only killed Kisaragi, but
Yeah.
he didn't kill Mikako.
Yeah, not directly.
The Student Handbook Plus is limited to one per person, and it can only be operated by fingerprint. If it is carelessly lost, you will be punished. After 3 students discover the body discovery announcement will play. Whether this includes the culprit's sighting is on a case-by-case basis, so they established that right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
You are freely allowed to investigate Utsuroshima. There are no specific restrictions. Rules can be added and removed if needed. Our first thoughts reading the rules were mostly filled with confusion. Some rules were self-explanatory, others we didn't fully understand. Wow. Why are there so many? Wait, what's with Rule 8? Monsters?
Rules 7 and 9 tell us we can't leave the mono cruise at night, so maybe it doesn't matter? What's Rule 13? Body discovery announcement? I'm not sure, but it seems like 3 people need to discover a body for that announcement to play. None of these help us in the slightest.
Yes!
But, well, the rules don't restrict us from investigating, so we just have to keep it up.
That's right, no matter how perfect this mastermind might think he is, he must have made a mistake. Somewhere that might let us escape.
At least we don't have to worry about anyone dangerous besides Shobai and Mikado. I keep almost calling him Avocado.
Avocado. That's why it's called the Wizard. That's why it's called the Wizard.
Don't pay attention to them. If those 2 are bound by the rules, they can't do anything to us. Alright! Now we've read the rules, let's get back to investigating.
Sure, it might be confusing, but we have to do something. If you can't avoid them, join them. Let's go, Kanade.
Sure. Just wait up, sis.
Alright, let's gather information and look for clues to get out of here. I kind of switched to like a weird British accent and a weird Australian one for him.
Yeah.
It's like a mixture, I think. And I think that's what I'm going to stick with, just like a mixture. Like kind of like an in-between.
Yeah.
Because that's like what I can do naturally, so I'm just going to stick with it.
Yeah.
I hope it's not too offensive. Although the atmosphere got much more tense since Monocro arrived, I'm glad we were able to stay somewhat positive. Even if we don't know a lot, as long as we trust each other, life on this island will be okay. For how long? This is how our despair-filled school trip on the island of nowhere all began. So I guess we get chapter 1 now. Okay. Hey, it's full screen.
Cutscenes.
Okay, chapter 1. In sheep's clothing, the wolf silently smiles. Okay. Everyone went to different locations. I made my way to the dorm first. Hey. I like this. I like this room. It looks actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a lot nicer than the room from the first game.
Yeah. So this is
the last game. We had what, one table and a bed.
Yeah.
That was in like what, like a little cabinet in the corner.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it.
I guess to be fair, the second game did up the accommodations. If you remember some of those cottages, I mean.
Yeah, they were pretty swanky.
Like Sonia's. Remember Sonia's?
Yeah, she had like a full like ballroom in hers. We just had like a bed and nothing else.
Like hers, like she had like the canopy bed.
Yeah, it's like, how did you get all that stuff? Just because she's some princess?
Yeah, like Chiaki had all the game consoles.
Yeah.
Like Gundam had that big, like that hamster tube playset or whatever that he had.
Yeah, it's like, where did they get all this stuff?
Yeah. So this is my room. This room feels so normal. I know there's nothing wrong with being normal, but it feels weird. Everyone should be investigating on their own right now. I guess I should start investigating too. Sora now has free time. During this time, the player can do one of 3 things. The first is investigation. Select a location and you will investigate it. While you are investigating, you may occasionally gain money and experience. The second option will be socializing. During free time, you may spend time with other students. Spending time with your fellow students will increase your intimacy with them and may trigger an event. Seeing 5 of any friend's special events will give you the special ability. Okay, so everyone has 5 now. Thank goodness they fixed that. It's just like 2. Thank goodness.
Well, 5, assuming that, I assume they have like a bonus mode where even the people who die early, you can go back and like see all the rest of theirs.
Or have like the Omok mode.
Yeah.
Like from the first game. But thank goodness that they have that, where everyone's got the same. You can raise intimacy through gift items. The skills you will receive will help in daily life and trials. The third and final option is to rest, as the name suggests you will spend time resting. During free time, you will have 3 separate occasions to do something. Fatigue is restored by 1 per day, 2 if you rest. However, resting during the afternoon periods will only restore half of the fatigue, which is 1. So that's different. You are free to do whatever you want, please use your time efficiently. Okay, I'm gonna save before we do anything. Oops.
Okay, so we gotta...
Oh, he just showed up out of nowhere.
Ah, Sora, there you are.
Well, this is a surprise. I didn't really want to see you, but what is it?
まったく
No need to be so rude. I came to tell you something. This is your first time in your room, right? Welcome to this Pride of the Mono Cruise. Each room is unique to each individual student.
Unique?
いいだろう
Not only that, this whole cruise was cutting-edge technology. You already know from entering, but you can open and lock doors using your Student Handbook Plus. So take caution not to lose it, alright? Also, please be aware that the Student Handbook will enter sleep mode if you leave it open for long enough without using it. You can turn the lights off by clapping. There's a high-tech refrigerator that can freeze and thaw things in an instant. A shower that matches your preferences. There's also a remote near the bed that allows you to open and close windows and doors even when you're laying down.
Oh, that's perfect for someone like me. Just
Yeah.
being able to open the door without moving. That's perfect. Sounds like this place would be great for shut-ins.
Although there's not much furniture and the room isn't that big, you can find plenty of weapons in the storage room, so please take a look.
If you're just here to tell me that, can you get out of here? I'm tired of looking at your face.
やれやれ
Oh, but there's one more thing I need to tell you. You know those handbooks I gave you earlier? There's a function on them called Crow Card.
Crow card, what does that mean?
To put it simply, it's the currency you'll be using on this island. It's called Crow Coins, or Sea Coins for short. Any Sea Coins you find will be kept on your Crow Card. If you're curious about how much you have, just open up your handbook and check.
Do I really need money on this island? It didn't really seem like it.
Cool.
Well, you don't need money here, but if you manage to escape, all your Crow Coins will be converted to yen and cash.
So you're saying...
That's right. I'm saying collect a lot of mono coins. Is that a typo?
I don't know.
A lot of Crow Coins, and you'll leave this island rich.
いいだろ
I've hidden them all over the island, so it should be fun to look for them. Oh, and just so you know, you can exchange mono coins between other students using the handbook as well.
What's the point of doing that? So we can make deals?
よろしい
Of course. Since you can buy and sell important items with sea coins. Why does he call them mono coins?
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess that was just like a typo or something. Deals are something to keep in mind. Well, I'll be going now. I have to go explain this all to the other students now. Enjoy yourself.
We have hoo 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 hoo, not hoo 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 hoo.
Yeah.
Doink. Sea coins are
Yeah,
scattered
he
all over the
doesn't.
map. Sorry.
It doesn't have that mono Kuma. Kind of
Yeah.
laugh. He's more of a.
Yeah. Sea coins are scattered all over the map. To find them, you're going to have to investigate items. You can use Crow coins to buy items that you'll want to give to others to increase intimacy. You can check how many Crow coins you have by opening the handbook with Shift. You'll also receive Crow coins from various activities such as the class trial and through unique skills. For now, proceed with the free time until the next main event is triggered. Was that my doorbell? I want to save! Can you stop happening? Can stuff stop happening?
Ah, Sora, hello.
Yo, Ruko, what are you doing here?
Nothing really. I just came to check on you.
I was just checking around my room. I'm headed to do my own investigation now.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. I was planning to go investigate as well, but I feel like it'd be more efficient with 2 people. Do you mind?
I do because I want to save the game. I do mind because I want to save. I don't mind at all.
Oh really? Thank goodness. Do you want to come with me right now?
You will now go on an investigation tutorial with Yoroko. Okay, so I guess they have to teach us how to do it because it is different. First, please choose the place to investigate.
So, where do you think we should investigate?
So when you investigate, I guess you're stuck to just one of these.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've
It
got
says first island, so that does
imply there's others.
imply there's more than one island.
So we got beach, U-Mart, the park, bell tower, the guest house, and the water house. So is that all one house then? Or is there like multiple houses? I don't know. So I guess it doesn't matter. Let's embrace our inner Quasimodo and check out this bell tower. Let's see what it's like to do these things. I investigated the area thoroughly. I didn't find any clues to escape, but I won't give up. You gained 100 experience. What does the experience do? Sora has reached level 2. You gain 2 skill points.
Okay, so I guess this is like 2, where you have to have a certain number of points to equip the skills you get. Okay, so that makes sense. So, it's not like 1 where you just equip the skills automatically. I guess to be fair, Danganronpa 1 had the same thing where you had to use a certain number of points, but you got points by doing the free times with everybody.
Yeah.
You will always receive experience during the investigation. As you collect experience while playing through SDRA2, you will eventually level up. Leveling up will grant you skill points. You can use those skill points to purchase skills for the trial. Also, if you reach a certain level, Sora will gain a special ability. Skills are very important to class trials and can make clearing them easier. Huh? I think I found something. Oh, I see you get an item for it. So that's one of the gifts, a water bottle.
Oya oya?
Sora and Yoroko, what are you two doing here?
Setsuka, hello.
We're just investigating for clues.
Oh, I just saw this on my phone here. Viewership for the title game last night, or Monday night, it was averaged 21.1 million. That's 12% down from last year.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem when you have two teams that are really are among the most disliked teams.
Yeah, I mean, when you're thinking about like how like Ohio State's pretty popular, but if you're talking about like total football fans for I don't know, I'm blanking on the name of the team.
Notre Dame, or that was the other team.
Notre Dame, like, because like I don't know, I can't imagine like that many people that like are like that into Notre Dame football specifically, since they're usually not even particularly that great.
Yeah.
In most years.
Yeah.
And it's not like the massive fan bases you're getting it from like Georgia, Texas,
Yeah, teams
Alabama,
like that. Yeah.
even like Oregon.
And so the problem is when you also have two teams that if you're not a fan of those two, that a lot of the general college football fans do not like very much.
Yeah, they're like not even gonna watch.
Yeah, like 'cause I know
see
Notre
what
Dame is
do.
among those kind of teams that a lot of people just don't like, and I'm kind of among that too.
Yeah.
Although
Or
ironically,
just
it
are
was
like
kind of funny.
or like not even just like completely apathetic too.
I think it was
It's
kind of
like-
ironic that Notre Dame was almost perceived as the good guy in that title game, just because a lot of people don't like how Ohio State put together their roster.
Yeah.
So the final result was not surprising, though.
Yeah.
なんてね。
Oh, I thought you were on a date or something.
No, we're not. We're not. We're not getting into that stuff in this game. I mean,
Although I guess it would make sense to be hanging out with the hostess.
yeah, I guess so. Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, I can't say that would be my first choice for someone to go on a date with if I was
Yeah.
picking a character with one of these talents. I can't say that was the person that I would choose.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, out of the talents of these people, I don't really know if any of the talents the girls have are very appealing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least not to me personally. I mean,
Yeah.
at least not for like a date level. There's definitely some like that I'm like I'd be perfectly fine with having a conversation with. Like the psychologist, like just talking about stuff like that is to me is very interesting. But I'm not saying that's like someone I would like say, oh, that's someone I have to date, because it's not per se. It doesn't. It's not. But you know.
What the hell? Why would you assume we're dating?
勘違いしないでよ。
I would never date a girl in the first place.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Not to get political here, but I do not support that. As in, you know, like I'm not saying I do not support that she says I would never date a girl. I refer to I do not support girls dating girls and guys dating guys. I do not support that. Not to get political here. I'm not going to bash you for doing it. I just don't support that you do. Not to get too political.
何
It was a joke, Yoroko. You don't have to react like that. Anyways, don't let things get too hot between you 2. Take your time.
Yeah, she's like... Okay, I feel like Yuriko and I... Oh yeah, we got a little closer. Okay, I don't feel I don't have to read those. I feel like Setsuka and I got closer. What? Those aren't like free times, so those are just like... Normally you would just gain experience for investigating. However, there's always a chance that an event could occur. Okay, so I guess depending on where you go, you might get a little scene like that. But that's not a free time. Yeah. There are three kind of events. We acquire a certain amount of C coins. We obtain a random gift. We meet up with someone and increase intimacy with that person. In some cases, all 3 of these events could happen at the same time. Well, we got 2 of them here. There are places each student tends to frequent more than the other. So that's just like the second game, too.
Mm-hmm.
The student encounters will be exclusive to the students who hang around that area. There are skills that can increase the rewards of the investigation events. So this is a little complicated. Okay, so can I just do whatever now? Oh, come on! I wanted to save the game! Doorbell again? This is kind of frustrating me. I just want to save. Hello, Sora. Hey, Yuki. Yuki, what are you doing here? Yeah, well, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a minute. Sure, come on in. Yeah, go into your private room. Does this mean... Is it something wrong? Come in. Alright, my bad. Thank you. I spent some time chatting with Yuki. I feel like Yuki and I got closer. A tutorial on gift distribution will now begin. We all know how to do this. During your time on Utsuroshima, you will be able to spend time with your fellow students. By default, when hanging out with another student, your intimacy grows up by 1. However, if you give gifts to your fellow students, the amount of intimacy you gain will increase. However, every student has their likes and dislikes. Make sure you give them the right gifts. There are 3 types of gifts. Good, which are +1, normal, which are 0, and bad, which are -1. You obtain gifts through the monochrome machine via the game room on the 2nd floor. Why don't we try giving Yuki a gift? Luckily for us, one of Yuki's favorite drinks is mineral water. Give him the one you found. So how many items do we have here? Oh, I actually physically can't go down. I just have to select it. Gift for me? Oh, I really, really like this. Thank you so much, Sora. Yuki seems very pleased with the gift I gave him. So these are the free time. This is the free time. So imagine if, say, like, Yuki's report card was updated when you get the free times. I don't know what the point of increasing the intimacy is when you're not doing the free times. I don't get the point of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yuki? Yes? What did you want to talk to me about? Because I don't know how to reply to you constantly sighing. Sorry. Truth is, I just wanted to give you a proper apology. Apology? I'm talking about yesterday. You pushed me out of the way and got stabbed. Oh, that. You already apologized in the diner, right? That didn't feel like enough, and there was a big crowd. So I wanted to apologize properly. I'm really sorry. It's fine. Really, I'm okay. You're okay. That's all that matters in the end, right? I guess. But it was really my fault, if you think about it. I really don't know what to say. Oh, so we have this. Okay, so... Can I touch your antenna? It's okay, just buy me lunch sometime. That's funny. I don't know if these matter. Did they matter in 2? I think it forced you... I think if you got the wrong one, it just forced you to... It eventually would just go back until you forced you to pick the right one.
Yeah, I don't think you could, like, fail or, like, mess up.
I'm just gonna say buy me lunch sometime. If you really feel that bad, buy me lunch later. Really? Lunch? If we get out of here, it better be delicious. Okay, if that's what you want. Yuki seems happy. That aside, you're pretty stubborn, Yuki. Huh? Like just now, even though I said it was okay, you kept apologizing. You're a very passive person, Yuki. But I'm the normal one here, surrounded by such talent. Maybe to you guys I seem like that. What are you gonna do with your life if you're so easily disappointed?
It's not about being an ultimate. Besides, you're technically the ultimate lucky student. I mean, I don't even know what my talent is. That was something I was thinking about. I honestly have no idea what to think about Sora.
Yeah.
Of what she could possibly be. Not just talent, but even in general, like, I have no idea. It's like, what was she going on with about the empty thing?
I don't know.
Well, hopefully, time will solve that mystery. Yuki, why don't we investigate together instead of just staying on the ship? Yeah, that sounds good. If you're really still sorry about that, then be sure to put 110% to investigating. Escaping this island with everyone alive is the best ending we can hope for. Yeah, let's escape this place with everyone. Rank up. Your relationship with Yuki Maeda raised from 0 to 1. So I guess that's what you get for doing the free times. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, information about Yuki has been updated in the handbook. Okay, so that's what you get for doing the free times, which makes sense. You earn 1 skill point. Intimacy can also be influenced by your choices you make during free time. Okay. Okay, so you're locked to 1.
Yeah.
Okay. There are 3 possibilities when making a choice. +1, 0, 1, -1. So I got the right one.
Okay.
So I guess
So I guess you
the
can
touch, the antenna would be the -1, and the short-minded thing would be the neutral.
Yeah.
For example, there could be 2 +1 choices and 1 -1, or 1 0, 1 +1, and 1 -1. The choice values change between each character, but there will always be a +1. Okay. Once your intimacy with the character reaches a high enough level, you will unlock a special event with that character. There are 5 intimacy ranks to go through. For each character. At each rank up, you will receive a skill point. It should be noted that your initial intimacy and event quota differs from character to character. Oh, so it is different. That's kind of dumb. I don't know if I really like that, but, you know. Friendly characters have a higher initial intimacy than, say, an unfriendly character. That does make sense. That part makes sense, but it is weird. You can't view what your intimacy level is, but there is a skill that allows you to do so. Lastly, students with negative intimacy will enter a reversed state. Excuse me. If a student enters a reversed state, you will not be able to spend time with them. There are ways to fix this, however. One is waiting for the chapter to end. When a chapter ends, all the students with negative intimacy will be reset to 0. Another way is to encounter that person who is in a reverse state through investigation events. Finding that student through investigation event is rare, but it is the only way to increase intimacy with someone in a reversed state. That means entering a negative intimacy might block you from interacting with the character for the entire chapter. Be careful. Okay, that's really weird. Can I save now, or do you have to do a third? Oh, it's nighttime. It's already night. I went around the island for the day, and it wasn't anything of interest. It's still the first day. Other students are also on this island. I'm sure everyone is scared and confused. I made a lunchbox from the food from the convenience store, but I feel full. I need to go to bed early. Huh? Did that come from my student handbook?
You get a message?
Oh, hey! Chat. Oh, there's 15 of us in the chat.
That's a group message from Mikado.
Okay. So... okay. Greetings, everyone. The handbook even has texting. Cool, right? Bond together through PMs and group chats. That's private message, right?
Yeah, private message.
Okay. Okay. This is cool. I do like this. I do like the handbook updates. That is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I also do appreciate them trying to mix it up. Looks like Mikado wants to advertise the texting feature. Oh, okay. Everyone left the room. How many left there? 6? 8.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8.
Shobai, Kuroko, or Koroko, Yoruko, Yuri, Hibiki, Nikkei, Hajime, Setsuka. So 6 are still in the chat. Us, Mikado, the other twin, Kanade, the
painter whose name is escaping me, Iroha. And who else? Nikke? No, he left. Emma. Yeah, Emma's still in here.
Mhm.
And Yuki.
Yeah.
Seriously? Kanade? Oh, Shinji, I forgot about him.
Hello.
Question mark. Emma has left the chat. Your handbook has a messaging function. Because of this, you may receive text while playing. There are two types of text messages. One is conveniently to progress the plot. I love that acknowledgement. I love that acknowledgement. And the other is to receive special messages from students you've hung out with a lot. Oh, okay.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I like that. So the more you hang out with someone, the more text you might get. I do like that. It adds some replayability to the game. Okay. But be aware that even if you have completed a student's free time event, you will not receive a special message if they are in a reversed state. There's also special messages you can get after obtaining a certain item. Be on the lookout for them. So I guess
Now we can save.
What? I can
Now
save.
we can save.
How do I pull up the menu? Oh, it's enter. Is it, what was? Oh, it's shift.
It's shift.
Okay. System's probably save. Yeah, save game. Okay, let's see what we got here. I want to go back. I want to see what we have here. That's bullets. We can't use bullets right now. Profile. Okay. Let's see if this is in English this time. So we got us. Remarks. Record. So there's nothing about her at all. Just the height, no birthday, no weight, no chest size. Record. Okay. So we got Kanade, birthday November 11th. Okay, so it actually does. Okay, so it's not your. So that's the bond level. That's not the intimacy level.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine Yuki would have 1 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kanade, 145 centimeters. I wish I had like the feet, because I don't want to have to calculate this stuff. 45 kilograms, 90 centimeters for the chest. Can I like just go over it all without? I have to go back every time. Her same November 11th, 41 kilograms. Her chest is like considerably smaller.
Mm-hmm.
By like 25.
Something like that.
Is she also lighter? Yeah, she's lighter by a few pounds. Alright, this fool. April 12th. 153 centimeters, 54, 90.
Okay, so 145 centimeters is 4'9".
Okay.
So Yuri is actually slightly taller than
Those two.
the twins, but he's still really short.
Okay.
At only 153.
Imagine, oh, this dude's, yeah. November 9th,
Yeah, that's like
100,
5 feet tall.
188, 92, 119.
So he's like 6'2".
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. This girl. December 10th, 160, 50. That's where her chest is smaller than Kanade's.
Yeah.
That is weird, even though you can see a lot of it. Whoops. Okay, Wizard, what are you? October 1st, 180, 75, 93. Alright. What about this girl? September 9th, 55, 90. Yeah, okay. I kind of do miss in V3 how they gave you like dislikes and likes for the character, like kind of like what they personally liked.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Iroha, excuse me.
Can you scroll down to? You can't.
No, I can't.
Because it says you can like navigate like up and down in the
No, I
menu,
can't.
But
Unless it's the WADS keys, which it's not doing. Oh, someone's in the chat here. I didn't even see that. Hello.
yeah.
I apologize. I haven't been looking at the chat.
We're locked in.
Yeah, we are. Danganronpa is dating him. You're trying to, yeah. But yeah, oh, thank you for joining us today. We are learning about the tutorials of this game. All right, what do we got for this school here? 178, 75, 88.
Alright, I recognize you.
Yeah, we did, but yeah, we have to look
He
at the
was
chat. We're
locked
kind of just been locked
just
in.
letting it go.
Sorry about that. We usually try to look at the chat, but we both been kind of locked in,
Yeah.
which is good considering all the heck we had to go through to get this working properly this time.
Yeah. Yeah, we even had to fix this whole like Wi-Fi setup.
Yeah, but it should be working. Okay, so we do have one level of art with him, which I guess that's what you get with the free time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what about this surfer dude here? 190, 176, 85. So it looks like the tallest guy is the firefighter.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense.
Yeah. July 2nd, 178. Get her, yeah. 68. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we were having some trouble. But we got it working this time. 158. And then 85. Okay. It's ironic that the biggest chest is the guitarist. That is ironic for the girl. The skills. So we can. Okay, so you can. Okay, so you can get some of these now. So this gets more health, and this lets you save after every phase.
Okay, that is really useful.
Okay.
So, even if we mess up one phase, you don't have to go through multiple phases to get back to it.
Okay. So I imagine we can buy these before the trial, so.
Yeah.
Okay, presents. So how many
I
presents
hit the
are...
one mineral.
Yeah, I with no numbers, I'm not going to go through all the line there.
Yeah.
Present, it rules. What are stats? Okay. So it tells us XP to the next level, our balance for the coins, fatigue level, focus, health. Okay. Yeah, so like, is the one thing I was unclear about, does the fatigue restore at night, like, completely?
I don't know.
I was unclear on that.
I guess we'll see.
Okay, so I guess we'll... Hell? Because I guess tonight we're going to sleep. I don't know what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is really interesting, though. Like, I do appreciate them changing things up. So this is like a shower. I guess we can keep clean. Is that a bathtub, too? Oh, there's something here. Oh, so you can get money. Oh, look at this! That's cool. That card. Hey, I got 500 coins for that.
Nice.
I'm rich.
I'm rich.
I'm wealthy.
We're
I'm
rich.
financially secure, or however that goes. The refrigerator, it has quick freezing, defrosting, and a temperature control feature. Other than that, there are lots of high-tech buttons.
Okay.
Does this TV actually work? The only channel is Monocro's broadcast, so I turned it off. Oh, dang. Finally, she not broke, yeah. There's a display attached to the wall. Looks like Monocro's broadcasting to us. Oh, something there. Hey, more money.
Oh, nice.
So I guess stuff will probably be expensive if they're giving us this many coins.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess bed. I guess we have to go to bed? Yeah, for some reason I'm really tired. Maybe this whole thing is starting to get to me. Before I could do anything, I fell into my bed and fell asleep. Into a light sleep. Yeah, it's good to have you here, Retsu Plays. I will say, that is very good to have you here. What is this? Is this another dream?
Hmm.
That person was sinking. Deep into the cold sea, sinking endlessly.
Hmm. Who else has been sinking lately?
Yeah. Into the hell without an end in sight, they sank. Inside that endless deep sea, the person saw... The thing they saw was... What? Oh, it's not going to tell us. Bubbles. Fatigue has been... Okay, so you get one restoration.
Every time you sleep.
Yeah. But if you... if you do 3 either free times or investigations, you'll be at a net loss of -2. So you will eventually run out.
Yeah.
So I think it probably is like one where you probably want to do 2 things, rest once, and then you get 1 at night, so it's a net even.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least every other day you need to do that.
Yeah.
Fatigue is restored by 1. I imagine when you run out of fatigue, you're probably just forced to rest until you get enough back.
Yeah. It is officially 7 a.m. Wake up, everyone. I hope you all have a vigorous and comfortable day.
Do you die? We don't know. We've never played this game, so that's completely blind. Oh, speaking of that, since you probably missed it, we did make our predictions earlier in the stream of who we think will make it to Chapter 6. Not who will survive the full game, because that got thrown out the window in Chapter 6 of the last game. So we just made our predictions of who will get to Chapter 6. So
Yep.
we did do that, so... is it morning already? Bird! It is a bird. I think I had a very strange dream. I can't remember it very well. Monocro said it was all cutting-edge tech. Evil bird. I don't know if it's true, but I slept really well. It feels wrong to say I slept really well after being kidnapped and forced into a killing game. For now, I should just go eat something at the diner and get back to investigating. Oh, you want to tell us the lists? Well, I guess we can.
Okay.
Yeah, you do it, ACP.
Let's see. I had Yuruko, Hibiki, Yuki, and Teruya.
We have not seen him yet.
We intentionally made 2 different lists of people to switch it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we said. So this is what we're doing. So that was ACP's list. We also have not seen Teruya yet, but according to ACP, he is a participant in this game eventually.
Okay.
Then, yeah, that was ACP's list. So I guess we're doing the Grinchman list.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know the names? Oh, so you haven't seen the names of the characters yet. Do you know the names of the characters of who is who? Oh, no, the talent, not the names. Okay. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll go to the handbook here and show you. Okay, profile. Okay, we'll show you everybody. Okay, so I'll go through all the characters here.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Kanade. This is the guitarist, and she is the twin of Hibiki, who is a vocalist. We have this guy, Yuri, who is a spaceman, quote-unquote astronaut, I guess would be more along the lines of what he is. We've got Shinji, firefighter. Yeah, the names are hard. I had some trouble here. We got Shobai, broker. Hiroha, painter, with a really weird smile. We got Setsuka, billiards player. The wizard, who is technically actually named Mikado, but I will be referred to as the wizard for probably the majority of this game. Yoruko, the hostess. Who's
you always switch the O and the U in her name.
Yeah,
Yoruko.
Yeah, I'll never get this. We got Yuki, of course. Lucky student. Magic Man, yeah. Hajime, who is not the Hajime we know from Danganronpa 2.
Not that Hajime.
Nope. We got Boxer. Emma, actress. Kokoro, psychologist. And Nikkei, journalist. Yeah, imposter. So that's the characters. So ACP, if you'll go over the list again now that we've got the characters here.
So yeah, I had Yoruko, Hibiki, Yuki, and Teruya.
We have not seen him yet, but apparently he is in this game. We saw him in the last stream, but...
Yeah. And then you had Mikado, Kanade, Shobai, and Kokoro.
It should be noted that Sora is on both of our lists.
Yes. Yeah, and including Sora in both.
Yeah.
And then our joint list we made that like we had the highest confidence would probably make it, just from our general knowledge about how these things are usually written. We had Sora, Akado, Yuki, Yoruko, and Kanade.
Yeah. So we'll see how we do, because if you recall, in the last game, the last chapter kind of blew both of us out of the water with these picks. Because I think I only ended up with one. He ended up with nothing.
Yeah, you had Ray,
And that was it.
Technically, by the very end of the game, I didn't have any. So.
Yeah. So we technically know who the mastermind is already. He outright told us.
Yeah, the mastermind already told us who he is.
Yeah. So unless there's like some twist with him, but he did straight up admit it.
Unless there's a twist to mastermind, and it's the guy who says he's the mastermind is not actually the mastermind.
Okay, but yeah, can I get any coins here? I probably can't if I've already looked at stuff. I think I'll probably only look at stuff when I go to a new place, instead of checking like places at the same time. That's like a new
I will
chapter.
say though, before we continue,
Yeah.
it is almost 8 o'clock.
Oh, it is.
And I do have a few things to do for classes.
Okay.
Since we had to start late due to the technical issues, kind of delayed us getting through this a little bit.
Yeah.
But in future streams, I think we have everything sorted out
Yes.
now, so we shouldn't be delayed as much.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, just to clarify, the because you weren't here, the mastermind that revealed himself was the wizard.
Yes.
So, and apparently he had some actual powers, and straight up, well, you also missed it. Ray and Teruya showed up randomly right after we introduced ourselves, and Monocro showed up, and he outright incinerated Ray and blasted Teruya off like Team Rocket, and we have no idea what happened to them.
Yeah.
So, I do not know if you have... I don't know if you played this game. I think you mentioned that you had seen some videos of it, but I don't know what your knowledge of this game is, Retsu Plays, so... But this game is blind, as I mentioned for me in ACP. We have never played this game.
Yeah.
So... yeah, well, as ACP said, we had some technical difficulties, so the stream was started late. In the future, we'll probably be able to get to like 4 hours consistently for these.
Yeah.
But given that ACP has stuff to do, we are going to, I suppose, wrap it up for the night. I apologize for you just tuning in right here at the end that you didn't get to see much gameplay. But we'll probably be back tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think the time we'll be streaming typically, I imagine it'll most likely be between, like, we would either be starting between 4 to, like, or 7. So it would just depend on the day.
Mm-hmm.
So... But that'll be next time. So join us next time for more Danganronpa Another Despair 2. I've been Mr. Grinchman along with ACP. Thank you for joining us. Good night, everybody.